so tired. I woke up at like 4 a.m. But we're going to Africa, to Accra, Ghana. We getting some coconut, huh? We getting some coconut.
It's a coconut. Thanks. I'll go first. Thank you.
What's up, guys? It's Rob Anthony. I'm coming to you from Accra, Ghana in Africa, and I'm on a multi-sector trip. So I don't actually get Africa very often, so it's really exciting when I do, especially because some of these trips are like really nice vacations. So I'm on right now what is called a multi-sector. So that means we leave Dubai for a couple days because we are working more than one flight. So for instance, it's about midday here, but today in Dubai, I woke up at 4 a.m. Our departure was 7:30, which means we have to report 2 hours before, so we have to report by 5:30 to work. So I've been up now in Dubai, it is 4:30-ish. So I've actually been up for over 12 hours. The flight itself is 8 hours and 10 minutes or so, so it's actually a really long flight. So if you can believe, I've actually been up so long, and now we've arrived and it's only midday here. So of course we can't go to sleep because you want to do something and enjoy your layover. So this is why cabin crew are always so tired, because we're always pushing ourselves, because we want to make the most of the time that we have. But anyway, this is a multi-sector because, as I said, we leave Dubai for a couple days. So I woke up today. That's my water boiling. Can you hear it? I always boil the water when I come into a hotel room. This is another hotel tip of mine. I think you guys will get a lot of these as I continue to vlog. Always boil the water. Always. One, I've heard really weird stories about what people put in kettles, so I'm a little paranoid. I heard that some people wash their socks in it, which I think is disgusting. I mean, yeah, okay, even the water boils and everything, it kills the germs, but it's just like common decency, man. Don't put your socks in something that people are drinking from. I hope this is just a silly rumor, because I would never do something like that, but you know, there's so many people that come through hotel rooms, so you never really know what type of people that you're getting in from the room after. You're getting in after that were in the room before. Yeah, does that make sense? I look like I'm sweating, man. Actually, I am sweating because it's really hot here and we have to wear our jackets and uniform, so I haven't taken it off yet. And I think also this light is not the best because I have it right in the windowsill, so I'm super bright. What else? I lost my train of thought. So, what was I talking about? Right, multi-sector. So we leave Dubai, we do the flight, and we're out of Dubai for a couple of days. That's because, for instance, now we've just arrived. We're in Accra, Ghana. Tomorrow, we do what's called a shuttle or a turnaround flight. So we're going to go back to the airport, but we're going to keep everything in our room. And we're going to go back to the airport, work a really short flight. We're going from Accra to... Shoot, I don't even know where we're going. I don't even know where this country is. Honestly, I'm American, okay? You guys know how bad our geography is. And it's not my fault, okay? They don't teach us anything else about the world. They only teach us US history and politics and a little bit of Europe, because that involved us. It's really a shame, but yeah, my geography is really bad. Tomorrow we're doing a shuttle, a turnaround flight. So we're going to go back to the airport. We're going to do Accra to Abuja. It's like the Ivory Coast is the nickname, I think. And that's going to basically be all day. So we'll be gone all day, and then we come back. We'll be back in the hotel for dinner. Then we'll have another layover here, because obviously we can't fly to Dubai after that flight. So we're going to stay here again in this same hotel. We'll have the full next day, and then we go back to Dubai in the evening, and we'll land sometime in the morning time in Dubai. So it's like a 4-day trip. So these trips are really long, and they can be quite tiring, especially depending on the initial timing of the flight. You know, if you start the trip really tired, it's a little difficult to make up for it throughout the multi-sector. So most of the crew, like we're saying, they didn't sleep much. It's really hard because when we have to get up at 4 a.m., you know, of course, for me, I have a lot of sleep anxiety. If I need to get sleep, I get stressed about it, and it's very difficult for me to fall asleep. Of course, we all would like to get 7 to 8 hours to function properly, but it's really difficult, you know, when you have to get up super early. Plus, we're all coming from different flights, different time zones. I mean, this is the thing with Emirates. For any of you that are interested in applying, you're always going to be jet lagged because your body is never going to get used to one time clock. You know, some airlines, for instance, like a lot of my friends that work for US air carriers, they're based in one city, so they generally have the same flights, so they can kind of get used to that. Because, you know, their routes are determined by the base they're out of. But with Emirates, obviously, all of us are based in Dubai, so there are like 150 destinations are all coming out of Dubai. So you could be coming from anywhere in the world and then going to a different time zone. So before this flight, I just came from Sydney. And for some reason, whenever I go that direction, it's really, really tiring. I find myself like struggling for days and days after. I'm like so tired during the day, and then at night I wake up, so it's really hard to get back onto a regular pattern. And then by the time you do, you have another flight. So yeah, Australia is really tough. I don't know why. When I go to the US and I come back to Dubai, I'm usually fine. But whenever I go to Australia and come back, I'm struggling for a couple days. So anyways, it's all right though. I don't want to complain because hey, look, here we are. I'm in Ghana, Africa. I never thought I would be here. If you told me years ago that I would even be doing this job, I wouldn't believe you. So that just goes to show you never really know where the wind will blow ya. So I think that's enough rambling for now. I'm gonna shower. I'm gonna message the crew because nobody could really make a solid plan. I was like, guys, you want to do a tour? What? I think everyone kind of wants to chill. I always like to do a tour because I like to see the history of the place I'm at and see the locals and eat local cuisine. I don't really like to just hang out in the hotel. Although, I mean, this is a really good job, even if you just want to have like hashtag hotel life, because you get to experience amazing hotels all around the world. And even if you didn't leave, that would be a pretty cool experience in itself, because we are lucky that we get to stay in such cool places. But like, for instance, I would rather go outside and eat out of the hotel just to see kind of what it's like out in the real world, not hiding in the luxury of the hotel. So anyways, I'm going to text the crew. I hope that we can organize a tour. I know there's some history and stuff here, so I would definitely be interested to see that. And that's pretty much it. When we came, they gave us coconuts. I tried to film, but I was being really sneaky because we're not supposed to film on our film or be on our phones when we're in uniform. So it was like really close to my face. We'll see if that makes the video, but it was pretty cool. This guy was cracking fresh coconuts for us. How awesome is that? We come from a flight, we're sweaty. He's like, here's a fresh coconut. So, I did an epic fail. I did a typical cabin crew mistake. I tried to take a nap. Mistake number one, don't take a nap. No, that's not true. You should take a nap. I mean, especially, I'm trying to think. I had been up for actually like 12, 13 hours just for waking up and doing the flight and landing here. That's almost like 3/4 of a normal day for some people. I don't know, some people wake up at like 7 a.m., right? So then they get home and everything 7 p.m. start winding down. So that long of a day, plus just the fatigue of being on a plane constantly, you know, we're not breathing complete oxygen all the time. It's recycled air, and you know, just being on a plane all the time is really tiring on your body. Plus the constant jet lag, I was ready for like a full sleep. So I tried to take a 1-hour nap because they say if you nap, it should either be like short, like 10 minutes, because you don't want to fall in a deep sleep, or you try to do like, I guess, a full REM cycle or full sleep. So you either do like really short so you don't fall out of deep sleep, like 10 minutes, or you do like a 30-minute nap, because that's still kind of a light stage sleep, or you're gonna have to commit. You gotta commit. If you're gonna do more than that, you gotta commit to either 60 minutes or 90 minutes. I think 90 minutes is actually the full REM cycle. So I set my alarm for an hour, and no, I didn't. I didn't want to nap that long. I set my alarm for 30 minutes, and I snoozed twice. I don't even like remember. Now I've slept for, I think, an hour and a half, because I must have kept repeating the alarm. This is a new feature on iPhone. I don't think they had this before. I mean, I can't remember because iPhone is always upgrading and changing, but I don't remember repeat. I just remember like stop or snooze. I think they used to have snooze. Repeat is bad because now I'm hitting it in my sleep, or my light stage sleep, and then it's resetting the whole thing so that I'm sleeping extra long. Anyway, the point of this is I just wasted kind of the afternoon. It looks like the sun is going away. It's 4 o'clock now, so I got into my room around 1. So however long that is. I did make a coffee though, and they actually have really nice coffee. Yeah, you can see. They have an espresso machine. It's pretty cool for a hotel. Not every hotel has an espresso machine. Usually it's just I was gonna swear. Usually it's just crappy instant coffee. So this is a nice touch. So I wasted the day, but I tried to text the crew and none of their numbers were working on WhatsApp. We have this little application that we check our rosters in, and then within that it's your flight, and then everybody on your flight, and then it has their profile, so like the country they're from, their manager, their email, and then their phone number. These are things you can choose to hide. And then some people list phone numbers that they don't use, or maybe it's like a landline or something. So they were like, yeah, make a WhatsApp group. So I made it, and then, you know, I went to go message them, and like none of the numbers were syncing in WhatsApp. It said like, invite so-and-so to WhatsApp. So clearly they forgot, or they're just trying to evade me, but I don't think that's the case because we have 3 more days together. So everybody probably went to enjoy the pool in the sun, and I fell asleep. Typical Robbie. So, it's not bad. I brought my own sugar. I always bring stevia. I like stevia. I don't like brown sugar or white sugar, and I don't like the super fake sugar. So I like stevia, but we're not, it's not introduced enough in countries to be out as a regular thing. Sometimes now in the US they have it. Starbucks, I think, it starts to have it at most places. Yeah, so some places have it out as like a sweetener option, which I like. I think Starbucks in New York does for sure. For some reason, I think so. Hi. There's people staring at me downstairs walking. I'm like, why is this guy standing in front of his window talking to himself? I'm gonna try and wake up and drink my coffee, and I guess I'm gonna go on a walk. Okay, so not a very exciting walk. Couldn't really see much. I think I need to do a tour, or at least like search where I want to go, which I did beforehand, but it's all with a tour. Like I need a car. So plus I don't really like to go traveling on my own. I mean, I've done it for so many years. Before Emirates, I mean, the reason I got into Emirates is because I got the travel bug from backpacking a lot. My best friend actually kind of inspired me to do my very first big trip. And from that, I did like a couple backpacking trips that were from 1 to 3 months. So I'm used to traveling alone, meeting people. But when you're on layover, like especially after you've been working and everything, it's like the motivation level is really low. So again, here is another tip for those of you that want to become crew. Just keep that in mind. You have to really like mentally be focused on what you want to do. And if you're not kind of planned on your layovers, and none of the other crew are, nothing's really going to happen. You know what I mean? You'll kind of waste your time. Like today I took a nap. I didn't get in touch with anybody. So all I could do was take a short walk around, as opposed to like maybe if we had organized something, we could have all gone somewhere outside for dinner, or there's a casino nearby, or we could have said like, guys, let's meet at the casino after dinner. But none of this was really organized because we were all kind of tired and like not really thinking. We were just rushed to get to our rooms. So that's one of the downfalls of this job. Like you really need to put the energy into making something happen, because there's not always going to be that one person that's going to be kind of like the coordinator. So anyways, it's all right because we have another day here. At least I got to walk out and see like the streets. The gym looked really good, so I'm gonna wake up early and go to the gym. Yeah, flex around the world. Yeah, and go to bed early, I guess. Maybe I'll see some of the other crew there. Who knows? Early morning grind, EK crew.
What's up?
It's so hard to wake up in the morning and force yourself to go to the gym, especially when you're on layover because you're already tired. For instance, today our wake-up call is 10:25, so that means they call the room at 10:25 and we have a little less than an hour to get ready, go down, check out, and then head to the airport. So I had to get up at 7:30 to do this workout. And there's actually 3 other crew with me, which is awesome because I've never seen so many crew in the gym at one time. That means everyone is rising and grinding early to get their training done. And that's what you gotta do because you feel so much better if you wake up early and do your training. Your day is just a whole lot better. So I recommend it. Push yourself, guys. All right, so good morning, good workout, good breakfast, and now we're off to the shuttle to Abuja. So it's gonna be a really short day. Go, come back just in time for seafood buffet dinner with all the crew. So what's up? How's your life?
What the fuck?
Miserable.
Her life is miserable. What did you do yesterday? Sleep?
Nothing, only
vomiting.
that had dinner.
أنا واحد صاحبي
What did you
قلت
do
له
in the
لو كنت كده كنت
afternoon?
قطعته.
Sleep, of course.
You slept. Everybody slept.
بالعافية.
I slept 2 hours and then I went on a walk. Say hi to everyone on
بقت
YouTube.
موضة.
Hi, everyone.
لا بقت موضة.
Oi,
What you drinking?
enjoying my coffee.
Which coffee?
Macchiato because that's cool.
Because it's cool.
Because it's Italiano. Is it?
This is not flattering angle. Rush me. Wait, I can't get you. Who was at the gym today?